McGregor.
I think his ass know that you keep talking shit to these big boys. Like, you gonna find out. Like, man, this one thing, you fight in 145 pounds.
Yes.
Okay. So and you're the big dude
in
145 pounds. Okay, so cool. You go up to 155, everybody can see that. Okay, you could fight 155.
Right.
You go up to 170. Man, you know who's in 170? Not Nate Diaz ain't even.
He's not even a man, but he was a bad selection for him, I'm telling you.
Man, you talking about people like GSP in 170. Bro.
Yeah.
Like, GSP, the dude that hasn't fought for 2 years that can just come in and probably whip anybody in 170 right now.
You talking all the studs are in 170.
Studs, bro. When you get to 170, all the way to 205, those are the best male fighters in the UFC. Easily.
He proved that, hey, I can get in there and fight you.
He can get in there and he can brawl.
But I cannot sustain that weight.
He don't have the power to knock those big dudes out. So he went in about wrong. He was sticking Nate, and Nate was
another fighter he probably could have knocked out.
Another smaller fighter.
But no, see, Diaz has a chin. And everybody knows that. But no one knocks Diaz out. You may
he has
a chin. Other fighters in that category don't necessarily all have a chin.
But you fight. When you're the champion, you're not going to fight the other fighters because they're not even on your radar. You're going for the payday. Just like he was talking all that shit. I just made you rich, Nate. Yeah, you did. And he whipped your ass. like he did. But what I do like about Conor, he owned it.
Oh, he's humble in defeat or win.
He owned it, and he said, you know what? I realized that, if I was fighting the small fighters, they can't handle my power, and I would have knocked them out.
Yeah.
Moving up the weight, I game plan wrong. Because he was unloading on me.
Oh, the first round, he beat me.
I thought, he's going down.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, boy, Nate caught him with a 1-2, knocked him back. I was like, uh-oh. Where did that come from?
And you watch the fight, because I actually had to do a FaceTime with somebody because I was out of state.
Right.
And when he hit McGregor's defense was he was leaning forward, and he just kept then he hit him with 54 shots in that round. But people were giving McGregor a hard time and saying, well, McGregor's running his mouth. McGregor, look, this is boxing. Think of boxing. You have to hype the fight.
Got to sell the fight.
He is the best fight seller in the game right now, other than in the UFC. Floyd Mayweather does it in boxing. You sell the fight. But if you look at his last 4 or 5 fights that have been truly public, and he's been in the public eye, win or lose, and he's won everything, but he is humble when he wins, and he was humble when he lost. He congratulated that man and said, hey, he fought a better fight than me, he was more efficient, and he owned it.
I agree. I like that about him. I never thought he was cocky. People thought he was cocky because,
he was going to do it, he did it.
He's selling the fight.
Yeah.
And I think it's this thing about when you're cocky, it's kind of like Floyd. You want to see him get knocked out.
Yes.
And that's why you buy the fight. Because you want to see him get his ass whooped. It never happened for Floyd. But for Conor, it happens. It happened. And it's not like Nate really whooped his ass.
No, he caught a couple good shots.
Yeah. And then
you saw he was tired, and his bell got wrong. Yeah. And then once he got on the ground, he's choking, he's done.
Because he doesn't go on the ground.
Yeah.
I mean, but
when he got to the back in Diaz, jiu-jitsu,
that dude is phenomenal.
He's a beast.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. I remember when GSP was coming up, and he was a little more, he didn't sell the fight, he was a little more quieter.
Right.
But he was fighting Matt Hughes, dudes like that, and he was losing to him. But you can always see, like, when he figures it out, when he puts everything together,
right,
he's going to be a problem.
Yes.
When Conor McGregor figures it all out, people don't understand, this cat's young.
Yeah.
He's young. When he puts it all together, it's going to be a problem.
It's a problem.
145.
It's a problem now. It's even going to be a bigger problem. And then Aldo going to call him out. Yeah. Dude, I just knocked you out in 13 seconds.
I hit you one time. And you fell asleep.
You're out. You waking up talking about, let me get a large fry. Big Mac, sweet tea.